Hello. I'm back from cycle. Happy Vlogmas day 15. In fact, I am reminded, because I always have to look at my advent calendars to figure out what day it is, I'm reminded that I did not do my advent calendars on day 14. I mean, I did the chocolate ones because I love chocolate, but let's have the Santa guy hop into 14 just briefly, and then whoop, 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 whoop. 15, there he is. And then I gotta do days 14 and 15 for this one. You know what I tend to do, actually, is I like to alternate because I'm a J. Do you guys know the Myers-Briggs? I consider this part of my J. I like to have a pattern. So I had the poinsettia, the cardinal, Mickey ears, the reindeer, and the lantern. So I think I'm gonna do a poinsettia again. There you go. All right, and then I'll probably do a character for here. This one's super cute, but I feel like I want it to be 16. So it's Minnie across from Minnie. So then I suppose I'll do a Mickey across from the Mickey for day 15. Okay. I've already had 2 cups of coffee this morning. I went to the 8:15 cycle class with Joey. I normally do 7 a.m.s, but that's because I had class, like school class. Oh, here, let me put you down. I would have grad school lecture at 9, so I couldn't take an 8:15 because just with the stretching and everything, I would be back too late. But I'm not going into work today. I'm just gonna do some remote work from home. I know that's kind of redundant, but I guess I could do remote work from not home, but just not in the office. But anyway, I'm gonna work from home today just for a few hours. No stress, no stress. I lost my train of thought. I think my train was, I've already had 2 cups of coffee. Normally I have 1 cup before class, but I had class an hour and 15 minutes later, so I had 2 cups. So there's only 1 cup of coffee left. As I'm saying all this out loud, I'm wondering if you guys are judging me for how much coffee I drink in a day. For a little while I was trying to cut back to 2 cups instead of 3, but that didn't last. It did not last. I do need to eat, but I'm gonna set up my day 14 to start uploading. I edited it on my new laptop this morning before class, so I'm gonna set it up to upload now. I'm gonna make some food because I don't feel hungry, but I should feel hungry. I am going to change because I don't know if you can see, yes you can, how sweaty my sports bra is. You'll see when you watch yesterday's vlog how badly my back is broken out, and I have a really bad habit of not changing out of my workout clothes right away. So even though I have an evening cycle class today, I'm gonna change out of these clothes and I'll wear something else for that class because I'm more tired of having my back broken out than I am bothered by the inconvenience of changing and doing more laundry, or putting away more laundry, because Tyler does my laundry, I'm not gonna lie. It is currently 2:52, so almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I've had just a really chill, relaxed day. I did about 3 hours of work. I'll probably do another hour tops. I'm kind of waiting until the person who's in the office to head home, and then I'm just gonna make sure that she prepared for tomorrow sufficiently, because we're kind of doing this new system I think I mentioned. So there's a different way that we prepare for the next day, so I want to just make sure that tomorrow is as well prepared as it could be. But that won't even take a whole hour, I don't think. So I've just been watching YouTube and it's been really nice. I've been watching Kate Noel, who I mentioned in yesterday's vlog. I watched her challenge of eating everything her husband eats in a day, And I'm watching right now her eating cake and baked goods every day for a week from last April 2019. And it's kind of like exposure therapy for her. She even mentioned that but also for me. And I like the idea of it, because I think with intuitive eating, the idea that no food is bad for you, like all food is just food, we don't moralize food, and that every food you can eat whenever you want, and however much you want. So what it does is, at least what I've heard, is that when foods are not labeled as bad or forbidden, you aren't, I don't know, you don't obsess about them as much, because it's just like, whatever, I can have it whenever I want. And so the idea of, I'm gonna do a challenge where I have cake or a baked good every day, it really reinforces the idea that I can have a baked good every day if I want to. And I was thinking about how with me, part of the reason why I love December so much and why I love getting advent calendars is the idea that I can have chocolate every day, and it's sanctioned because it's the advent calendar. But these chocolates are, I mean, they're small, and so I justify it because they're small, but why can't I have chocolate every day, not during December, the first 24 days of December anyway? Why can't I just not, why can't I have chocolate every day, however much chocolate I want, and not feel guilty about it, you know? And then it also is making me think about those Loft House sugar cookies. I love Loft House sugar cookies. I mentioned these in my video on Halloween, wasn't it? Yeah, where I mean, I don't even know what to call it. I kind of spiraled. And then I filmed that day, and I shared that moment of mental unhealth, mental unwellness, that moment with you. And I was really vulnerable with you guys. And it was partly because I wanted to have as many of those Loft House sugar cookies as I possibly could, and I didn't want to feel bad about having them, and I had overslept and missed my morning workout, and I felt terrible about it, and blah. I mean, I'm dismissing it sort of, but it's also like, that was really real for me. Those feelings were real, and it was triggered by these rules that I put on myself, and the thought of those sugar cookies that I love. I thought about, what if, when I totally throw myself into this whole intuitive eating thing, January 1st, 2021, I know, arbitrary date, but let's move on. What if I got a package of those sugar cookies and just had them in my apartment? And if I wanted, and I told myself, I can have these every day if I want. Like, I don't need to consume all of them in one day because I'm not allowed to have them ever. What if I just have them in my apartment, and if I want a couple sugar cookies, or 3 or 4 or half the package, whatever, if I want them, I'll have them. And it really is only the first 2 or maybe 3 cookies that I actually enjoy, and the rest of them are just like, it's all emotional. The thought that I have to eat these now, or I can't have them tomorrow, or whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It just that it made me, this video has made me think of that. So anyway, I feel like every video now I'm mentioning this whole intuitive eating thing, but it is very much on my mind, and the more I learn about it, the more I want to do it. I don't think my book has arrived yet. I don't think the intuitive eating book has arrived. Also, not this video, but the other one of Kate Noel's. She did a Pilates video, and I don't really ever feel like doing Pilates. It's actually, I forget Pilates exists, but watching her do just the, it was just sped up a little sequence of her doing some Pilates, made me want to do Pilates like right now. I want to go on the channel that she was doing the video from and do a little Pilates video. Like, I just actually want to. I don't feel like I have to burn calories or whatever, because I mean, I was about to say something crummy, but I mean, because I know I'm going to do my second cycle bar workout in 2.5 hours. So I don't feel like I need to do Pilates, but I just kind of feel like it. Like, I feel like doing that exercise right now. So I think I might put on workout clothes and do that. And I also am kind of cold because I had a smoothie for lunch and I'm still kind of cold from it. So the thought of doing a Pilates workout to kind of warm up my body and just move my muscles in a way that I haven't in a long time, because I haven't done Pilates in a really long time. So I might do that. Also, I wanted to touch on something. Let me move my camera up because this is serious. I have to talk to you about something. So I'm divorced. I don't know if I've made that clear. A lot of you guys are, I think, pretty new to my channel, but when I started my channel, I was married and now I'm not. And a lot of my videos from the last half of 2018 and then anything that I did in kind of early 2019, the sparse nature of the videos were because I was going through a really, really terrible depression, because life change triggers really bad depressive episodes, and that was the biggest life change I'd ever experienced. And I mean, they say that divorce is akin to death, like losing someone from death, because you're losing someone. You have to grieve the loss of someone, whether it was your decision or not. So anyway, the reason I bring that up is because today, December 15th, was my wedding anniversary. And I was talking to Tyler about this last night right before bed, because I'm getting to this point now where I come to December 15th and I'm here. And so I separated 2 years ago. The divorce was finalized in October of last year. So it's only been this is the third December 15th that I've been separated. I'm coming up to this point, so this third anniversary since, where it's just kind of an echo of meaning. The date has this echo of, oh yeah, that was my wedding anniversary, but nothing really emotional comes up anymore, which is nice. But at the same time, so Tyler told me that he loved me for the first time. He told me for the first time that he loved me on December 15th. So it's an important date in my and Tyler's relationship too. So it just kind of makes it a little tricky. I almost wish he had just told me like the next day or the day before. And we talked about this over the phone yesterday, so this isn't gonna come as a surprise. And it's not a big deal, really not a big deal. I'm just observing it because I'm not upset about it or disappointed or sad or anything at all. It's just an observation, because I'm sure that the further along we go, December 15th will be more about Tyler said he loved me for the very first time on December 15th. Like, this is an important day. And less about, oh yeah, that was my wedding anniversary. You know, I think it'll start to overtake it. But right now it's kind of like here. We're like, oh yeah, that was my wedding anniversary and Tyler said he loved me. But I'm more focused on pushing this down into non-existence, or just like a very quiet echo of an, oh yeah, that was my anniversary. And I would love to lift this up into more like, hey, Tyler said he loved me that day. If you're curious, I waited another week after. Doesn't matter. But I just wanted to wait a little bit longer. Because I just gone through a separation, and also had he. This is getting real. So what am I gonna do? It's 3:03. There's a siren. I'm gonna get changed into some workout clothes, and I'm just gonna kind of go with my intuition here and do a 30-minute Pilates workout and just kind of see what happens. Oh my God, I got sweaty. Whoa. Pilates is, from my perspective, unassumingly difficult. I think because I'm so used to running or cycling or doing something that I'm moving, that is my idea of, like, I don't know, a good workout. I need to break myself of those labels, but damn, 30-minute full body Pilates workout. That was, I need to turn my Fitbit off. You guys, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get rid of my Fitbit. That would be hard. Anyway, so that's done. I'm warm. I was cold. Can't believe I was cold. Now I'm warm. I have to pee. I'm gonna do that. Hey, I'm back from peeing. That felt really good. That workout just, it felt very nice on my body, low impact. It was good to just stretch and move my muscles. Like I said, just, I guess 30, 40 minutes ago, to move my muscles in a way I haven't moved them in quite a while. Also, as I'm doing that workout and very aware that I'm filming myself doing it, I also become very aware of the skin on my stomach folding, the thought that, oh, am I a little bloated because I had that smoothie, thinking about how, you know, what if my body size changes next year with this intuitive eating thing, and just kind of accepting that and accepting how my body is now and how it might be in the future. And I think a small part of that is just learning to accept and also normalize bodies rolling and increasing and jiggling and doing their thing all the time, and also in workouts. And then also recognizing that I do have the privilege of already living in a smaller sized body, where I can walk through this world, and right now I don't, if I'm just standing up, I don't have any rolls or creases or anything like that. And even if I'm bloated, I can suck it in and hide that and walk through the world still. I still have thin privilege. So body image issues aside, I need to also recognize that even if I do gain weight, I will still be living in a smaller sized body and carry the privileges with me that come with that, which sucks, privileges shouldn't be assigned to people who live in smaller bodies. I think all bodies should get to experience the privilege of being a human being, and it really sucks, the society that we live in, and it makes me really mad. But I'm trying to step outside of myself because I feel like we all get this way, but I know I can get extremely self-centered. I mean, of course, I'm filming myself. I'm assuming that there will be people who are going to watch me talking, so there has to be some self-centeredness inherently in that behavior. So I can be very self-centered, and when it comes to picking apart my body, I'm focusing on myself. When there are people who have so much more shame put on them. And I could go and have a piece of cake and no one's going to judge me for it. But someone who exists in a larger body going and getting a slice of cake, people might cast judgment on them, and that sucks. And I just want to be more outspoken about this. I see a lot of the Instagram accounts I follow pointing this out, and I want to be more vocal about it too. So I recognize my privilege, while also validating that my body image issues are real and they're my real experience. But I don't know, I guess it all boils down to, because we've all been a victim of the diet culture bullshit, we can all kind of join together in overturning it and pointing it out when we see it and validating each other's struggles, because I don't know of anyone who hasn't struggled with their body image. I don't know of anyone. I can't think of one person. So anyway, with that little spiel, I'll get off my soapbox. I should put my clean clothes away. I might do that, I might not. I'm just really enjoying this leisurely Tuesday, honestly.
I'm going to sleep because I'm tired, so I figured I'd say bye.